Oye, esto es solo para los rumberos.
Hey everybody, this is Kathy with the Raw Food Muscle, and today we're going to be making a salty treat. So what I'm going to make for you is seaweed snacks. And we found these at our local organic store, and we were like, oh my gosh, these are so good. And they're like little like nori sheets cut up in little triangles, and they're in a little container, and they're like roasted, so they're not raw. So we thought we'd take them and we'd make them into as raw as we could snack. So what you're going to need are some nori sheets. So I'm using the Emerald Cove nori sheets, and these are heated at a low temperature, slowly dried at a low temperature. And they don't say raw, but I haven't totally researched them, but there are raw ones out there if you want to get a completely raw and know it says raw on it. What you're going to need is some olive oil, some cold pressed olive oil. I'm going to use some sesame oil. This is not raw, just to let you know. And I'm going to use some sriracha, I'm sorry if I'm brutalizing the name, hot chili sauce. And this is a Thai sauce, and it's really yummy. And you're also going to need some salt, which I don't know where I put my salt. But we'll figure that out in a little bit. We don't need that right now. And you're going to need some kitchen scissors. And these aren't like regular scissors, they're actual kitchen scissors. And a little basting brush. Okay, so what I'm going to do first is I'm going to lay out my sheets on my dehydrator, and we just got a brand new dehydrator. It's an Excalibur as a gift. I mean, that's crazy, isn't it? So anyway, we're using it, and I'm so excited about it. So, okay, what you're going to need first, so you're going to put your nori sheets down first, and then you're going to put them the rough side up facing you. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I have a pump spray for my olive oil. But you can use the basting brush for this as well. Now the reason why I'm using two oils is because in the actual original one that we got, it had canola oil and sesame oil. So I thought, I guess I could have just used the sesame oil, but when we first tried it, I used both of them, and it works out nice. If you feel that's too much oil for you, then you know what? Back off on it. That's fine. You know, it's your, once you guys do it, it's your recipe. You get to do whatever you want. How's that? So then, all I did was spray a little bit of olive oil on it, and that's the only thing I'm going to put on this first side. And then I'm going to flip all of them over, and you can do way more than this. This is going to make 2 whole trays, because I'm going to cut them up in little squares. And then what I'm going to do is pump my oil again. Sometimes these things work great, and sometimes they suck. So today it's working very well for me. Chibani, watch out. You're going to get sprayed in the eyes.
Mom, I like that.
Oh, that's good. See, now I got to spray it again. It's burning out. Okay. So now I have my sesame oil. And I'm not going to tell you how much. I'm just going to put a little bit in the bowl. It's probably, I don't know, maybe a tablespoon's worth, maybe 2 teaspoons. It's however much. You're not going to put that much on. And then I have my hot sauce. And I'm just going to kind of drizzle it in there if it'll come out. And that's probably, I guess, a teaspoon. This stuff's pretty hot, so, feel free to go for it. I did do this separately, but then I was like, you know what, why am I wasting my time? Why don't I just throw it all in together and just go for it? So I'm just going to mix it around a little bit. And then I'm just going to have some painting fun. And this is good for kids to do if you want to get your kids involved. Just don't let them do the hot sauce, because you don't want them touching their eyes and stuff and then screaming for the rest of the half an hour, and that would not be good. But you can probably let them do the oil and stuff like that. And I'm just lightly coating. I'm not, slathering it on or anything like that. And you can do as much or as little as you want. I would suggest doing, a little bit the first go around. Alright, I'm going to do that next sheet later. So I'm just going to show you what I do after this. Then what I do is I cut the sheets up. And you can do it however small, or you can keep it like a big sheet if you'd like. I just find I can get more on one tray, and it's nice bite size. The only thing that kind of is annoying is that they do curl up when they're cut small. Whereas, you know, when it's a big sheet, it stays kind of pretty much intact, and it won't curl. So I am just going to finish the rest of these sheets, and I will show you how it's all laid out. Okay, guys. So I got everything cut out, and now all I have to do is salt them. And you don't have to put salt on if you don't want to. You could try it without. I haven't tried it without yet, and maybe next time I will. My salt thing is not the best. It kind of gives me like these big, huge pieces of salt. I think it's dying. It's on its last leg. And I'm just going to put a little bit on. And all those like big pieces of salt that you see, when we eat them, we just kind of flick them off. So, you know, that's the way it is in our house. So I'm just going to do the rest of these. And see, I'm not really putting a whole lot on. And you don't necessarily have to put this on if you don't want to. Alright. So I'm going to put these in the dehydrator. And see, you can already see that they're already starting to curl up, kind of. So, but that's okay. So I'm going to put these in the dehydrator overnight. Actually, the first hour I'm going to put it on at 145 for just an hour. And that's not going to, like, hinder any of the enzymes or anything like that. A lot of people do that. So just for 1 hour, you want to set it for 145 degrees. And then I'm going to back it off all the way down to 105 and dehydrate it all night long. And I'll come back and show you what it's like. See you in a minute. Hi guys, it's the next morning. Okay, so this is all that's left. Yeah, we're just able to keep enough for the rest of the video. That's how bad it gets around here. But these are so yummy. You know, you don't even know. They're so yummy. But so, you know, all we do is, see, they have like the big pieces of salt. You don't really want to take a chunk of that because that's not really yummy. But that's pretty much it. And see, it's crunchy. I mean, it's not super crunchy like a potato chip crunchy, but it's good. You know, I mean, it satisfies the salty flavor. Like, I have a lot of issues with eating salty things, and I know, okay, I don't need any preaching. I know I'm missing something in my diet, but you know what? Sometimes I want to, have something salty, and these are an awesome alternative, and they're so fast to make. And what's great about them is they have so many minerals in them. And I think 90% of the whole world is missing minerals in their diet. And that's why a lot of people put in minerals into their waters and stuff like that. This is a good way to add minerals back into you in a natural way, because these are from the sea, and it's just a great way to get extra minerals in. I have the drops. I put them in my water every once in a while. But they kind of taste nasty, I'm sorry. It kind of tastes like a pipe, I'm sorry, it does, it's just, if you're one of those people who doesn't like tap water, that's kind of what it tastes like, it has that kind of like a metally kind of taste to it, so, and obviously they're minerals, it's supposed to kind of have that. But anyway, alright, I'm going off on a tangent. So, this is the Nori Snacks, and I really hope you guys try this out because they're so yummy. And I can't say enough about that. And you can make them in other ways. I also did one where I didn't put the hot sauce on at all, but we like it hot. We just like it hot in our house. So, and if you want your kids to eat them, then I probably wouldn't put the hot sauce on it. You don't want to be like, Mommy, So we've had that a couple times in our house. Here, drink something. So that's my little treat for today, and it's a salty treat. So that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you guys try this recipe out, and I'll see you guys next time on the Raw Food Muscle.
I'm going to eat some of these chips too. These are going to be mine. It's all mine. All right, dog. Bye.
bajo una noche estrellada.